I'm the news.
Oh, hello.
Oh man, it's just everywhere, dude. It's just, this stuff's just everywhere, guys. Down in Louisiana. I'm not, what is that, a red state? Yeah, it's not just a blue state. You got bribes to get people's CDLs, and you got 6 people involved in this one that were indicted. Surprise, surprise, according to the indictment, Mahad whatever kind of crap that name is. Can someone help me out with that foreign freaking name? Identified in the indictment as a restaurant owner, bribed 2 people that worked in the Donaldsonville office of the state's Office of Motor Vehicles, the OMV. The 2 employees, Janae Davis and Shakira Millen, are accused of, in the indictment, of having completed the knowledge test necessary to get the learner's permit on behalf of the applicants that the dude that was a restaurant owner was assisting. So basically, if you're dumb, if you're stupid, okay, and you can't pass the freaking learner's permit part,
they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
you go up to this guy with the weird name, say, here's money, you're going to go bribe. And then next, it just don't stop to get your learner's permit. Oh no, it keeps on going. So that was just get the learner's permit. To get the actual CDL, they had to go through this little truck driving training company, okay, ran by Jonathan Parsons, who worked for Christopher Brian Burns, to report to the Commercial Skills Test Information Management System, say that a whole lot of times, which is funded by the FMCSA, that the individuals passed the skills test. You want to know the reason why we got freaking so many bonehead truckers out here? And you're thinking, well, how in the world did this guy get so dumb to sit there and do stuff like this? Okay? To do stuff just like this. This is because they don't have the skills to even pass their CDL. Okay? They just don't. And then they just go get some freaking truck driving job that allows 0 experience, offering you to be a big time owner operator doing a lease purchase, okay, out of Chicago, again, from a guy or a female with a name you can't pronounce, or you can't pronounce them. You can't say, you can't spell it because they from Russia, because they got symbols in their freaking name. Okay? Alright, that's what's happening in Louisiana, and guess what? It's not just happening here in Louisiana. You ask, what's the solution to this? How do we stop this? You know, how do we keep this going? How do we stop this? Obviously, we just need better regulations. Okay? Because yes, people are going to be bribed by money because people want money. They're greedy, you know, and then people are desperate. People come from overseas and they have a little wad of cash on them, and they say, hey, I be truck driver, here money. That's what they say. Okay, I'm sorry, that's exactly what they say. I heard them. We need people who run trucking companies. We need truck drivers. You don't have to be running it. We need people that are in the trucking industry to run for their local offices, their state offices, okay, and run for maybe federal offices, be, representatives, senators, whether it be on the state level or the federal level. I mean, what's stopping you from doing it? Okay? I'm just saying, and listen, and if you're a lot like me, okay, a lot like me, I don't really want to, be one of those guys. At least you can get to know your representatives in your area. Okay, that's what I'm doing. You get to know people. And then you've got guys here, like here in the state of Texas. You got Pete Chambers. Pete Chambers is running for governor, the state of Texas. Do you guys not know who he is? A lot of people don't, but a lot of people here in Texas do. He's a big border guy, and he actually has made statements on trucking, like this right here.
To the people of Texas and all Americans of the world, fellow citizens and compatriots, we face a clear and present danger to our state's security, economy, and very way of life. Our border is under assault, and so is our supply chain. We must demand an immediate audit of our trucking industry to root out the systematic abuse of illegal alien and foreign national drivers, many with fake commercial driver's license, hauling our sensitive freight with no accountability. This is not just an immigration issue. This is a national threat. We've seen cases like the one in George West, Texas, where 25 illegal immigrants were found suffocating in a truck bound for Houston. This is happening regularly, and it's past time we say enough is enough. Our leaders in Austin have been silent, even complicit, as Texas has become a sanctuary state. They've resisted federal partnerships, defunded border security, and even petitioned the federal government on behalf of foreign truck drivers. We deserve better, Texas. I'm calling on a full audit. If elected, I'll ensure that Texas prioritizes the rule of law, secures our border, and protects our people. Together, we can take back our state and make Texas safe, strong, and God bless Texas.
Then you got Cole Stevens, who's running for state office there in Oklahoma. Stevens, different Stevens, not a Ike Stevens kind of Stevens. A Cole Stevens type. He's got a V. I got a PH. Stevens Trucking out of Oklahoma. Not the Stevens out of Mesquite, Texas. The red trucks, okay? The red trucks. He's actually doing something about it. Okay? So we need more representation. Not obviously, we don't need the ATA representing us. We need people like OIDA, and the American Truckers United, and people like that. But you also need people in the government, people who will vote, people who will create bills, okay, to help put a stop to stuff just like this, among other things. But people ask me, well, Ike, why don't you guys cover more other stuff in trucking that's going on? Well, that's what we do here. We cover training. We're covering fraudulent CDLs. Okay, it's not just the foreign drivers. All right, it's not just the wrecks. It's not just the flip. We cover everything that seems like in trucking right here, okay? Besides cost per mile. If you're expecting me to do a freaking video about cost per mile, you could go kick rocks, okay? Because that just ain't happening. Just ain't freaking happening. But what I'm saying is the corruption is deep. The corruption is absolutely deep with this, and only way we could stop it is to infiltrate it. Us truck drivers, people who run trucking companies, dispatchers, safety managers. I mean, do you have to be a millionaire? Do you have to be a celebrity to run for your local office? Do you? I don't think you do. Just get out there and do it. If not that, again, get to know people who represent you locally and then federally too. Anyways, Bonehead Truckers, we gone.
So with all the bad companies out there, where's all the good companies at? Well, right here, TRC Freight. I've been telling you guys about TRC Freight for how many years now? What makes us better is that we're transparent, okay? You negotiate your load, you get the rate con. Sometimes we book a load for you. Guess what you get? The rate con. If you book a load for $1,000, you get 88% of that $1,000. We don't mess with the logs here. If you have hours, you have hours. If you don't have hours, you don't have hours. We're not going to go and sit there and says, hey, Mr. Joe Bob truck driver, we're going to change your hours. We're going to need you to run 20 hours on this load. We don't do that here. We are an American company, ran right here in the United States of America. We have United States citizens. When you call us, you're calling us United States citizen. Okay, that's big today. I'm just sitting there saying, okay, and the owner of TRC Freight is a Marine. You just don't mess with Marines, okay? There's some patriotic son of guns. I'm just sitting there telling you. Listen, if you want to find out more about us, give us a holler. TRC Freight, trcandme.com is our website. 88% full transparency. We don't hide anything from you. You come over here, you know what you're getting. And I'm telling you right now, we're Americans over here. That means something. trcandme.com.